Hello, and welcome back to Billy Idol's Weekend Talk Show, the only talk show with real live-action flashbacks. I'm your host, Morgan Freeman. Today we have two very special guests on our show who say they have traveled all the way from the 1940s. Ladies and gentlemen, Alphonse Heck and Helen Wolfarth. How are you two?
Good.
Good. Well, I've got some questions for you. I guess we'll start off with you, Mr. Heck. Will you tell us a bit about yourself to get us started?
One beautiful. I served my country with all my heart until I learned what Hitler was really doing. Honestly, I really am sad about what I was brainwashed into doing.
Okay, question one. How did you feel in the Hitler jug end? Am I reading this right? What, is that a jug of milk with the little Hitler babies on the end?
No. The Hitler Jugend was the Hitler Youth of Germany. It was the groups of children in a branch of the army. I served in it and made it to a very high rank.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So, what did you do in the Hitler Youth?
Well, it was almost like the Wehrmacht, the German army, except it was only made up of children. If you were 10 years or older, you had to join.
That's horrible, but anyway, next question. What part of the Hitler Youth were you in?
Well, I was in the German Air Force, known in Germany as the Luftwaffe.
Well, no, I think you're saying it wrong. I think it's left waffle. Left waffle. Left waffle.
No, the Luftwaffe, the German Air Force.
Ah, okay. Oh, next question. Who was in charge of you during this time?
Well, there are many different ranks above me in the Hitler Jugend, but the government had many people in charge of the Schutzstaffel.
Surely you mean Scoot Waffle. Or Shoot Waffle.
No. The Schutzstaffel were a kind of government army that kept peace, but were really only destroying it. They were very brutal towards innocent Jews. I remember seeing some crazy things from them during Kristallnacht.
My mama always said the Nazis would find out I'm a Jew. Wait, you're a Jew? Yeah. Hey, those are my possessions. Hey guys, I got this! Oh, yeah. I got the money. More money. It's everywhere in here. More money. It's so much money.
Throw this nifty rock.
Hulk smash!
No.
That's what really started the arresting of Jewish people, but I really thought they had done something wrong.
Well, as you said before, you were in the Hitler Youth. What really happened when you were in the Air Force since you were high-ranking?
Well, I was almost a C ranking until I made one big mistake.
Hey, get down.
Hey kid, what are you doing?
I was using my judgment as a pilot.
You're suspended!
Okay, well, Mr. Heck, I thank you. And now it's time to move on to Mrs. Helen Wolfarth. How are you doing, ma'am?
Well, thank you.
Would you start us off by telling us something about yourself?
Yes, of course. I'm obviously a Jewish woman. I had a husband named Siegfried and a daughter named Doris. Siegfried and I were in hiding before being found by the Gestapo. Doris stayed in hiding, though, all the terror with relatives of our friend Mr. Jovi. I am now living with Doris, but Siegfried has yet to arrive after we were split up in Auschwitz. I'm very poor now, but I've made it through.
Here it says you were in both Auschwitz and Westerbork. Is that correct?
Yes, it is true. Both were horrible. Day to day we did meaningless chores. The lights in our barracks were everywhere. Often we had to go to a different area to be deloused.
That's terrible. Now, you said you were hiding with your husband. How were you found after hiding for a little while?
I have my suspicions on who ratted us out, but it happened something like this.
Bum bum bum.
You two, come with us. You can take one bag of possessions.
But officer, I haven't had anything to drink.
But you two are illegal. Schnell!
That's a terrible thing to be found. The camps must have been even worse.
Yes, they took me to a concentration lager.
That's a terrible thing to be found. The camps must have been even worse.
Yes, they took me to a concentration lager.
Ooh, I know what that is. That's when you get lager. And then you concentrate really hard. Told you I knew what it was.
No, actually it's the German word for concentration camp. I remember getting in the crammed cattle cars.
Bum bum bum. Get in the cattle car, Jew. Oh. Here is your food. Here we go. Hot, 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 hot. We're at the camp. Get up, you filthy Jew. Better not touch me. Oh.
Yes, I'm so lucky to have gotten past the angel of death.
Bum, bum, bum.
Next. Is that your baby?
No.
Yeah, pass the test!
That was easy.
Well, that's a great story, Mrs. Wolfarth. That's all the time we have. Make sure to tune in next week when we interview Kate Hudson, Octomom, and the Right Pancake.